What's up, people? This is Q's Insight. My name is Callie, and today we're going to be talking about What If Episode 1. Uh, Basically, um, a take of Captain America not necessarily being Steve Rogers, but actually being his girlfriend. Um, so, yeah, man, let's get into it, man. The episode was great. I really liked it. The fighting was really cool. Um, a dope concept too as well. Just the switching of, you know, Peggy becoming captain rather than Steve becoming captain. It's a simple switch, but all the things that they did in the episode was great. I mean, it changed a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Iron Man being Tony Stark, Iron Man was now being Steve Rogers. So it was also cool to see him still have a good part because it's like, yo, you taking his role from him, but you give him another role, and I really appreciated that. Got a lot of woke stuff going on in the community nowadays, and I have no problem with it as long as it's not forced. And this was a prime example of just originality. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like y'all was taking a spoonful of wokeness and just trying to make me swallow it. Like, no. I felt like this was original, man. And if, they do things like this, with that scenario, with that situation, like I said, with things being woke, if you just make it natural, it's gonna appeal to people way more than you forcing it down their throat. So I will say for this episode, for them being natural with it, I totally respect it. I would love to see a Peggy Carter, as Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have no problem with that. And just to be on a real, I'm gonna have to rewatch Captain America 1 because I didn't really like it and I kind of just fell asleep on it. Winter Soldier was great, Civil War was great, and every other movie that he was in, it was dope. But to me, Captain America 1 was like pretty weak. Um, but that's not saying much. A majority of the Marvel movies, the first of their movies, uh, you know, they're fairly weak. Some of them, some of them get a pass, but some of them are weak. So, like I said, I'd rather watch this than Captain America 1. You know what I'm saying? So, I really appreciate the way you guys did this. Marvel is doing a big thing, man. They're great. It's a big company. It's a great company, man. They know how to make movies. They know how to make TV shows. They know how to make cartoons. They know how to make games, whatever. They have all aspects covered, and I'm here for all of it. Um, but yeah, man, this episode was really great. I would love to see if we continue on to a season 2. Maybe they could, continue the storyline with Captain Peggy, because I think they didn't do everything they could have done with her. So, I would definitely like to see season 2 down the line with her in it. Whether that's with other Avengers or just her by herself, doesn't really matter. I just would definitely like to see her partake as the captain again. She did it. She did it well. The voice acting in this show is great, man. I can't believe that they have majority of the original cast from the movies actually not feeling like, hey, I'm too big for these cartoons. I'm too big for these anime shows. Like, no, they know it. They get it, and they are themselves on the show. So that's majority of things that we watch whenever we have a regular movie and they turn it into a cartoon, or well, a regular movie and they turn it into a cartoon. They're played by a different voice actor. So Marvel's doing it big, bro. Marvel's doing it big, and like I said, I'm here for all of it. This episode, like I said, was great. I'm not gonna spoil too much of it, just in case anybody hasn't seen it. But just know that if you're a Marvel fan, or even if you're just in between Marvel fan, I would suggest checking out this series and definitely checking out this episode. It was great. Um, so I'll do my rating 1 through 10. And for this episode, I'm gonna definitely give it a 9. Give it a 9. It was a strong episode. It was a strong beginning. I like the story. Um, not too much more that they could have done to made it better, except for the episode just being longer. But um, you know, yeah, definitely. So that's the end of the video. Like I said, my name is Callie. This is Q's Insight. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode and what you guys thought of the series just in general. If you guys have already watched the whole thing, um, like, comment, share, subscribe. Um, and until next time, peace.